shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. These guys 6-2 over the last 2 months of play. Across the field, the head coach of the Jets. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Heward. Kicker Cameron Dicker looks all set down there. And we're off in East Rutherford. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Tua taken right to the air. Looking deep to open the game. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But I'd be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
You hear me say all the time, Kate, that football is the ultimate team sport, but there are times as a quarterback it can feel a little bit like golf and match play. And when your opponent gives you a shot, gives you an opportunity with the pick, as a quarterback leading your team, you want to maximize it and take advantage of it.
And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. The Jets are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Thrown back, it's the handoff. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Christian Harris on the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go ahead.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Has him on the quick hitter. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He gets 6 on that play, and it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Tua off the play fake. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Hits his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready.
Slot man's in motion right. They'll run now on 2nd down. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Tua looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right.
Go. Ready.
1st down, here's Tua. That's taken in by Henry. And our 1st down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. Touchdown, New York! The Jets reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. By a man, he's in the clear. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. From the gun, Stroud. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Tony.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Out of the pistol, Henderson. He's on the move past the 15. And they take this in for the score. The Cowboys break the tie here in the 1st.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Jets 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Now here comes the New York offense. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They send a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A now 7 yards.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let the hot.
Stroud from the pistol. Taken in by Williams outright. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. A handoff for Henderson, running left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On the quick, right?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Dallas.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air, Stroud. That pass is caught by Horton. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
The goal of running that drag route is to get a chunk in for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
That's complete. Here's Thornton. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Cowboys.
Under.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. That's run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And the ground game works for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Here's the long back on the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the gun on 3rd, Tagovailoa. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. He picks up 15. Yeah, Brian Schottenheimer saw that last play a little differently. He is challenging the ruling on the field.
The previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Brian Schottenheimer continuing to plead his case, but to no avail. That play is going to stand. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He did well to shake off one tackle, partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets 14.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. It's Bouchard Smith now with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Wright running out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Well, there's another one to Williams. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's Stroud now. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Stroud doing his best to work quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Tony.
That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. So after they march off the 5 yards, here's 1st and 15.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And that makes it 2nd and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Again, Stroud. In the hands of Horton, complete. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here's Stroud again. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
All right.
And the Cowboy
Working inside the red zone. Throw complete to Williams. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Jets take their first time out. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
at the 5-yard line.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Defense.
So they'll decline this and take the results.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Jets are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, You're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And we see that to this point, he's leading the NFL in touchdown receptions as we work through November and into our final month plus of play. Stroud throwing here on first. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. They go play action with Stroud. And he's going to try another deep one here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. There we go to Henderson on the jump off. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Well, I know it says running back on the roster, Brock, but this guy's having a pretty great start catching the football instead.
It's what the best of them do. I mean, look around the league. These running backs want to get paid, right? They want theirs. Well, catch a ball like this, and trust me, you'll get yours.
A 49-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And that makes this a 3-score game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jets headed out on offense late in this first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. First down, here's Tua. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. Galloping inside the 40. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Going after tries goodbye lots. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10. Lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And with that 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Off the play action, here's Stroud. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Back to throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing here just before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Jets intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott? Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
It's a gain of 11.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down.
Let the hot.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Get set.
Tua off the play fake. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
38. Jets 28.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Smith on the return. The Cowboys and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Escapes the pocket.
Oh, boy. And this was doomed from the start. Left the pocket in search of greener pastures. Things weren't much better on the other side.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Escapes a defender. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point try now for the Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game.
Jets 35.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending this Cowboys offense back to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Wright. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got them 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They run again with Wright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Here's the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. 1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
On the quick, right?
Here's a give inside to Wright. And he has this down to the 34. And gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Downs 1st down.
Here we go.
Stroud from the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Jets back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And the 1st half scoring has continued so far in this 2nd half as they try to keep the pace. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Tagovailoa. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for a New York 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a nice lane there, that's good for 6 yards.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
All right, come on.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on 1st down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Pulls it at the 7. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Extra point try now from Lutz. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running behind center with White. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Last run got them 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Right again. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Sticking with Henderson. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. So first down from the 41. The give now out of the shotgun. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to the well again. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. To the air, Stroud. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jets out to begin another drive. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And, Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Tua now from the gun. Getting out to his left, and they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Joseph Osai on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
18. That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Jets. First down.
First down, here's Tua. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Complete to Hunter Henry. 10 yards on the pick.
And pushing him out of the backfield left.
At the Cowboys' 17-yard.
Here's Tua again. Throw is caught. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
All right, come on.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
At the 15.
All right, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This one's caught. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Hey, get set. Ready, two.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That one connects. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3 yards. Brings up fourth and goal.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a... Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. But this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field, so that play is going to remain a touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And now they face second down. From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's a give for Wright. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Now a run with Wright. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
Jets, 49. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1.
Money up to a whole nother level. don't know no better. When I got rich of these bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Jets take their first timeout. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's Tua. Time, this is Ibuka. And he stopped at the spot, he made the catch. So given, looks like the 27 on that completion.
Gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. First and 10, got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And on first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Here's Tagovailoa again. He brings it in. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes down at the 1. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. They're going to pass it here. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he got there in time. He's taken down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
Kate, you just know as a quarterback there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it. And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on 3rd down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
Here we go. 11. South.
He's back to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
66. Jets, 56.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
This will be the final play of the game.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go.
Here he goes. One final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in